I hate him.
Oh my god, yeah. It just a lot of the dialogue in this movie is just it's cringeworthy. Oh my god, what Padme says when I'm haunted by the kiss you should have never given me. Who writes this stuff?
It's like Shakespearean garbage.
They're trying to make it all Shakespearean, but the execution is just awful. And like,
I hate him.
These are not bad actors either. This is Natalie Portman. I don't remember if Black Swan was before this or after this, but after.
Yeah.
This is a woman who's capable of putting in a performance like Black Swan. And she's delivering the line of, I'm tormented by the kiss you should have never given me. Oh, my God.
I love the Tuscan Raider thing was funny.
Jeez. It's just, the dialogue.
It's literally only Anakin and Padme. Like, I feel like Obi-Wan's fine. He does fine.
Yeah. Obi-Wan, like I said, he's the glue that barely holds the prequels together. Yeah, Mike's pulling up a gif of the "Sorry, my lady" and just the expression on his face.
Maybe that'll be the quote of the day tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the dialogue is just abysmal because this is supposed to be, as George Lucas said, it's supposed to be a love story. And I do not believe for a second that Padme and Anakin are supposed to be in love.
The only, like she gets, more naked every time she wears clothes.
Yeah. When she's like, oh, we can't be in love, we can't. Yet every outfit she wears is just more scantily clad. And just,
like the black one?
Yeah. She's like, oh, you stop staring at me. And she's wearing this, ridiculously skin-tight black outfit.
Anakin's like, he's bad.
And he's just like,
sorry,
my lady. And just, jeez.
Isn't he wicked young, too? Way younger than her?
Yeah.
She was...
Yeah, they share a scene where he's like, look at the necklace you gave me when I was 5 and you were 20.
He's got the braid.
Yeah, he's got the Jedi braid. And, oh, God. Any negative scenes that stand out to you besides the dialogue? Really? Anyone in specific?
When they're in the field.
Oh, God.
Why are they in a field?
And they're just
she could get shot so easily.
Yeah, that was another thing. They're just laying in a field and they're just staring into each other saying, oh, you're making fun of me. And then she's being hunted and they're just lying in a grassy field. Literally, Jango Fett just needs to perch onto a tower, use a sniper, and she's done. A lot of the rationales in this movie don't make sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it's why did he write such stupid characters? These aren't stupid people. I don't understand how the whiny, creepy Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, honestly.
It helps in the Revenge of the Sith. You see it more, but it's weird. He's more of
he's supposed to become the most feared man in the galaxy, yet he's delivering lines about complaining about sand. Not even he's not saying the delivery too is terrible. Yeah. It's supposed to be kind of dark because it's I hate the biggest aspect of my home planet, but he delivers it I hate sand.
Rough.
It gets everywhere. And it's
when the whole I hate Tusken Raiders thing, that was supposed to be a huge oh, he's Darth Vader, but it comes off he's just he hates they bullied him or something at school. Oh, they bullied me at school. They just killed my mom.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I killed the women and the children.
The Count Dooku in this movie.
He's just a guy.
I think he's portrayed well by what's his name? Lee. I forget his first name. Christopher Lee. Yeah. Rest in peace, obviously.
Rest in peace.
But he just kind of comes out of nowhere. In the opening credits, crawl text.
The mysterious Count Dooku.
The mysterious Count Dooku.
How is he mysterious? This makes sense.
We don't know anything. Well,
no, because they know him. The Jedi,
yeah.
They know him. He was a Jedi. He can't be mysterious.
We, the audience, don't know anything about him, but they're supposed to know this guy because,
he was a Jedi. He just left. He can't.
That was his gig. He went up and walked away, and his characterization feels really forced, and that's why his forced portrayal kind of adds stock to the theory I believe in about Jar Jar supposed to be the villain. But
it's Jar Jar's fault that Palpatine became everything. It's his fault. It's he's I don't know, E.T.
Yeah.
Is E.T. in this one? Or is it the next
feel
one?
like it's the or it might have even been Phantom Menace.
E.T.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's basically gonna wrap up our review of Attack of the Clones. We don't like this movie very much,
it's bad.
But I somehow enjoy this more than Phantom Menace
because there's more fighting.
I'd rather laugh at bad dialogue than be bored by content.
Yeah.
So overall, I'm going to give this a 5.9. I forget what I gave Phantom Menace. I believe it was like a 5.4. But
I forgot what I gave.
This movie still is in the... We're talking Rotten Tomatoes. It still falls rotten for me.
It's rotten.
But I will say... the Jedi Hoedown Throwdown, as I like to call it, it's somewhat of a redeeming scene. I still like to go back and watch it occasionally.
The purple
if I'm feeling sad, I guess. I don't know. But Mike, what's your score out of 10?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Because
That's
I
fair.
can't stand these two movies.
Yeah.
They're just both, like, they blend in so much for me that I just, like, when I watch them, I just don't pay attention because I don't care about you don't care about the characters. It feels all fake. It feels like it's a bad middle school performance.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
No doubt. And so hopefully next week when we talk Revenge of the Sith, we'll have some more positives. It's still not great, but I'd say it's solid. And then obviously we'll transition into the regular trilogy, which I have a lot of stuff to say because it's what kind of got me into movies, essentially.
Yeah.
Not going to lie. So that'll be a lot more fun. And as of right now, I believe it's time to roll credits.
Little short today. Okay,
so we'd like to thank you for joining us. Obviously, very impromptu. But it's kind of fun to record like on a whim in school. It kind of comes out of nowhere, but we got it done. So overall, I'd just like to say you can follow us on Twitter at RealTalkPod. That's real spelled REEL. Tweet or DM us your questions, comments, concerns. We've been saying for a while we really want to do a mailbag episode or mailbag segment. So just any questions, honestly, anything you want us to talk about, we'll research. We'll get into it.
Who retweets our tweets a lot? Who's that?
Project POH.
POH.
I believe it's an acronym. Yeah, thanks for retweeting us. We really appreciate that.
Even though you're probably a robot.
Yeah, but I think they're just like into quote of the day stuff.
Yeah, they like quote of the day.
They retweet a lot of
Big
quote of the
fan
days.
of quote of the day.
And so, so thank you for retweeting us. Mike's been doing quote of the days every day.
Yes.
Stuck with horror movies from the month of October. Now getting into just more.
I did Monty Python today.
Monty Python today. Very appropriate.
Yeah.
So we're very excited for the future.
Actors of the week?
Actor of the week. Who do I give it to? I can't really say anything about the 20th Century Fox. Let's see.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, James Franco for The Disaster Artist. The new trailer recently came out.
Oh, sure.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
I really think there's going to be Oscar buzz around his performance.
Yeah, sure. Just thinking now, I'm going to go David Harbour from Stranger Things 2. I know we've been meaning to get this review episode out.
It will happen.
I have one episode left.
I have 26 minutes left of the last episode.
So this will happen. Maybe not this week because we're on a time crunch immensely. But we're going to get this episode out to you, come hell or high water, we promise, because I really enjoyed Stranger Things Season 2.
It's awesome.
We might even have to make it a two-parter, I don't know, because there's a lot in this season, and it's a really fun show nonetheless. What else do I have to say? Gmail, back to DMing us or tweeting us your questions. We have a Gmail, just the title of the show, The Real Talk Podcast at gmail.com. I know a lot of people are like, well, why do you have a Gmail? It's an easy way to organize mailbag stuff.
Yeah.
If we once we get it, obviously.
Nice.
So, that would be great overall. And, just for our personals, you can find me on all platforms at Liam Crowley 714. That's Twitter and Instagram, really. It's really all I have.
All platforms, Mike Gillis 25.
Awesome. So with that being said, what to see?
What to see?
Go out and see
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok. Oh, and Daddy's Home 2.
Daddy's Home 2.
Support the dads. Support
all 5 dads.
All 5 dads. So go out and support movies this weekend. We probably won't be at the theater this weekend because of our production. We'll be in a theater, just not in the audience, rather on stage. So with that being said, I thank you all for joining us on this impromptu episode. We apologize if there's any background noise with instruments. We are in a chorus room right next to the band room. But thank you for joining us. With that being said, I've been Liam Crowley.
I've been Mike Gillis.
And
it's been real.
It's been real. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it